Hello and welcome to the weekly live at its new time, Mondays at 7 p.m. GMT plus 2, which is Israel time, 12 p.m. EST. My name is Sippy Livne. I'm a food addiction counselor, and today I would like to talk about something, a certain trap that we all fall into. We all do it. That sort of thing that we know we should start doing something. We know we really need to do something about a certain problem that we have, and yet we're still thinking about it. We haven't decided what to do yet, or maybe we know exactly what we need to do and we're just not doing it. It's a very human attribute. Change is hard. When we want to change something, it's really, really hard. It really takes us out of our comfort zone. And many times our brain will sort of think up all these kinds of good reasons and excuses why not to do this specific one and why not to do that one. And in the meantime, many times weeks, months, and even years can go by and the problem just keeps getting worse. This happens so much with people who are eating in a way that's harmful to them. They know what they should be doing, or maybe they've even seen some kind of counselor or mentor or program that they think would be actually good for them, but they've decided not to decide. Deciding not to decide is a decision in itself. I will quote Dr. Robert Lustig. He says, inaction causes more harm than action. It doesn't matter that much what you will do as long as you're doing, because it's the inaction, it's the not doing that causes the most harm. Not joining some kind of program, doing something, may it be the smallest thing. So in today's live, I want to give you 2 tips that can help put you into action mode rather than getting stuck in inaction mode when it comes to healthy eating. If you really want to do this on your own, then what I would say is, if you feel like, you know, doing something very big and very major is just beyond you, it's overwhelmed, then start with something small. Take the one thing that you know is really, really problematic. Maybe drinking sweet drinks. Maybe it's about like having that cup of coffee with all those like junk foods when you get home from work, that you decide you're going to have a cup of coffee and not eat anything. Maybe there's a certain food that you know is like your kryptonite, right? It's that food that you never ever can say no to. Maybe decide that you're not having that at home, or you're just not eating that thing. It's on your like absolute red light list. But if you really know that you want to take action, like real action, but you just don't seem to be doing it, then this is my second tip: get help. Ask someone else to help you get into action mode. Many, many times we get stuck in this thing where we know what to do. So why should we ask somebody else to do it or pay somebody else to do it when we know exactly what we need to do? But it's not the knowing that makes us do. It's the doing that makes us do even more. And yes, it is absolutely worth it to pay someone, to ask someone to help you get into the doing. It's not the knowing, it's the doing. And sometimes, yes, we need that kick from behind from somebody else, even though we know what to do, to get us from that inaction into the action. And that is not, there's nothing to be ashamed about that. It is absolutely natural. It's hard to do these things on your own. And maybe also you don't want to spend a lot of time doing everything in very, very small baby steps, because it does take time then. And maybe you're the type of person who likes to go like, full on. Then don't wait. Find something. If you're worried that it's not exactly what you need, maybe it won't work, you got to take that chance. If you feel, if somewhere inside you feel it's the right thing for you, just go and do it. Don't overthink this. Just do. Worst that'll happen is that you only advanced not as much as you thought, but you're still going forward. Anything that you do will make you go forward. What makes you go backwards, it doesn't keep you even in the same place. It makes you regress. Back is inaction, is not doing anything. So those are my two tips for you today in today's live. If you, right, in the movie, he says, if you need to shoot, shoot. If you need to do something, start doing anything. It doesn't have to be the most perfect thing. It doesn't have to be the most efficient thing. Doesn't have to be the smartest thing. It doesn't have to be the rightest thing. It just should be something. And I have a really amazing announcement for you, exactly to help you get into action. If you've been thinking of doing a sugar detox, maybe going off sugar, even if it's temporarily, like for 30 days, or maybe you just know that you're like really addicted to sugar, like heavy smokers are addicted to cigarettes, and you'd really like to quit for good, but you just don't know where to start. You don't know how to get from that inaction phase to the action phase. Well, I have launched now the Sugar Detox Starter Kit. This is a mini course, a digital mini course, which basically teaches you the first steps to prepare and when you begin a sugar detox. It is now at a very special price. And if you would like to look and get more details and purchase this mini course, please look in the link below. Have a great day, a wonderful evening, and I will see you on next week's live.